Hey my beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today I have my July favorites. It's been a hot minute since I haven't done a monthly favorites. I think it's been a while. So it was about time I sat down with you guys, let you guys know what my favorite products have been at the moment, which ones I'm going crazy about and everything. And it's just gonna be all about beauty. There's not gonna be any fashion or music and anything like that included in this monthly favorites because I'm actually on my way out. So I just really wanted to, make this video for you guys, let you guys know what my favorite products are and which ones are a must in your collection, because let me tell you, with some of these, I'm like, everyone needs to try them. So if you guys are interested in knowing what my July favorites are, then just keep on watching. So I want to start out with a primer that I've been using like non-stop right now for the summer. And it's this one from Hourglass. This is the Veil Mineral Primer. It is oil-free, and this primer is recommended to any oily skin people out there because it is going to make miracles on your face. It has made a huge difference with every foundation I've used, and honestly I love it so much. I did buy the original big size, but the only problem I have with that size is that you don't get a pump. Like this one is clean, it only gives you one pump. If you want more, you can do a second pump, but with the other one, you're not really careful of how much you're applying on your face. So sometimes I would do a little too much and it would make my face look super white. I don't know why it does that. But now that this one has a pump, I got the small one, it makes everything so much easier. So having the pump is a difference. All you need is one pump to cover your whole entire face and you're good to go. And then on top of that, you could also use another primer for your pores or to smooth out any imperfections. That's what I've been doing. I've been using this one, and sometimes I'll grab my Benefit Professional and just apply it on the areas where I have pores that I want to hide. So I really have been loving this one so much. Highly recommend to you guys. It is very expensive, but I promise you it is worth it, and especially for my oily skin people. So I'm gonna move on to concealer. A concealer that I've been using like non-stop ever since it got released. I immediately bought it as soon as it came out. Is the Kat Von D Lucky Concealer. I really love her foundation. The only downside of her foundation line is that I can never have an exact match. It's either too yellow or either too white. I don't know. There's not a perfect shade for me in her line. But with the concealers, I could work with it, because obviously I could use a different type of powder on it or whatever, So I really wanted to get my hands on it. I still don't know which one is my shade. I've been trying out 3 different shades, but right now I have M17, which is warm, and this is what I have under my eyes right now, and I honestly love it so much. As soon as you bake it, you're good to go. Obviously every concealer creases on me, but this one so far has been really amazing. It doesn't crease as much as others, so for that fact of like the whole creasing, I obviously love it. But other than that, it really does an amazing job of covering your under eye circles. Like, I'm not even telling you, this is like super like full coverage concealer. So anyone that loves a full coverage concealer, you're definitely gonna love this. And it's great to also use if you have a pimple, like to kind of cover it. It'll do an amazing job of covering them. So this is a concealer I highly recommend. Not only do I love her concealer, I also fell in love with her translucent powder. It hasn't been not too long ago since I tried these out. I actually bought them at the same time, but I decided to wait on the powder. I was kind of like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. But then I was like, okay, let me try it to see if I will like it. And so far, I've been really obsessed with it. I've been using it every single day. This is actually what I powder my face with, and I also bake with this. The other thing I also want to mention about this powder, and I know you guys are probably going to ask me, is if it has a white flashback, and it doesn't. Obviously, you guys know that I'm always in front of the camera, taking pictures and flash and everything. So this does not do that. And also the other thing that I love about it is that it doesn't feel like it's on your face. It feels so light. That is something that I read on the Sephora website, that it feels very light. So I was like, okay, I definitely need that, because I hate having, that feeling that you're having so much makeup on your face. You guys all know what I'm talking about, but I just hate that feeling. So for the fact that this doesn't even feel like you're applying anything on your face is amazing. All right, you guys, so there's a few eyeshadow palettes that I've been dying to talk to you guys more about them, but this is the Nubian palette by Juvia's, and then this one is the Nubian 2 palette by Juvia's. And I've been getting a lot of questions about these, like you guys are all confused about where they're from and everything, but can we just talk about how gorgeous these colors are? Like, This is like your perfect everyday palette. But I also, like I said, have the Nubian 2, which has a little bit of more color, and I really love it. This is actually the color that I have on my lid. Ugh. I can't tell you guys how obsessed I am with these palettes. They're super pigmented, and not only that, they blend like a dream. Like, you have no trouble blending these eyeshadows out or applying them onto your eyelid. They're super pigmented, like I said, and I don't know, they just feel so buttery. Like, let me just show you guys how crazy pigmented this is. But going back to the original Nubian palette, these colors, I'm telling you, they're so beautiful. They're like your perfect everyday colors. They do remind me a lot of the Morphe 350 palette, but let me just tell you, the difference between them is the quality. Obviously, this one I feel like is the best. I have no trouble like applying them on my eyeshadows, like I said. The other one, the 350, it has more colors, but I don't feel like you always use all of those eyeshadows, so these are like the perfect go-to colors, you know? So I really recommend this, but if you do have the 350, I wouldn't recommend buying it then, because if not, you're just gonna have like two of the same, you know? But if you don't care and you're a makeup junkie, then I definitely recommend it. Like I said, this one has a little bit more color. I mean, it has like a little bit of both your colors and then your neutrals. So this top row is perfect for neutrals, and then you start getting like colors here. But overall, they're super gorgeous. Like I said, you guys are definitely gonna fall in love with the quality of these. The reason I found out about these palettes is because of Nikki tutorials on her Snapchat. She was like swatching them, and I was just like, whoa, they are really pigmented. So I right away like put an order, and ever since I can't stop using them. But there is also another palette that I probably haven't even mentioned that I've been using, but it's this one, the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. I hope I said that right. These eyeshadows are everything, honestly. They're so creamy, pigmented. They blend so easily. Just can't tell you how obsessed I am with this palette. I feel like Anastasia eyeshadows are hands down like the best eyeshadows out there, but that's just my opinion. I just love that with this palette, you can make a smoky eye, and then at the same time, something very subtle. You could literally do a billion looks with this eyeshadow palette. It has a lot of mattes, a lot of shimmers. This is everything. This is also what I have on the eyes, so I mixed a little bit of both of the eyeshadow palettes so I could create this eye look. It's very neutral, of course. Even though I've had it for like almost a month, I would say, I still haven't used this eyeshadow, and this is the one I've been dying to use, but I kind of want to use it for a tutorial. So let me know if you guys want to see a tutorial using this palette or the Nubian's palettes, and I would be so happy to do that for you guys, because honestly, these eyeshadow palettes are everything. All right, I want to talk to you guys about some new lashes that I've been using, and I just love them so much. These are the Iris Beauty lashes. I bought some in the style Sriracha, I think that's how you say it, and also Fearless. Fearless are so freaking pretty. They're super long, but at the same time, they kind of look semi-natural in my, like, well, maybe not natural for some, but they're very dramatic at the beginning, and then they sort of start going out and looking a little more natural, but they're very long and so beautiful. And then Sriracha is very dramatic all the way around, and that's like my go-to thing. Obviously, you guys know that. I'm actually also wearing one of her other lashes. These are the new ones that is from, with collaboration with Brentman. I lost the package of where it came from, but this one's a little bit different than the other ones. Obviously, it comes in a red case. These lashes are everything, let me tell you. They are so gorgeous. Like, he did an amazing job. Like when I right away saw them on the packaging, I was like, whoa, these are very dramatic. Like, they look like they're gonna be intense on your eyes, but once you have them on, they don't look like that. I feel like, well, maybe for some it may look like a little too much, but I love them. I think they're amazing, but I just thought that they were gonna be way more dramatic, but this is perfect. I feel like this is perfect. They're very, very full and dramatic, of course. I do have other lashes from her. I think the other style is Athena and Cleopatra, and those two as well are super amazing. So I really recommend her lashes. So there's a mascara that I want to talk to you guys about, and it is called Beauty for Real mascara. It's the high def mask in just black, and it looks like this. It's just like simple black mascara. I actually got this sent to me and I decided to try it, but let me tell you guys, this is super like black. This is what I actually have on my lashes. My bottom ones I did apply it on my top, but obviously I put false lashes on. But not only does it make it super black, but it makes them long. It is crazy because I wouldn't think that it would make them long with just a tiny wand, as you guys can see. Like, it is very tiny, like it barely has any bristles on there, but for some reason it really makes my lashes stand out, like when I don't have mascara. So whenever I'm doing just like a very natural look and just add mascara, this is the mascara I use, and I love it, and especially for my bottom lashes. And the fact that I do like that it has a little small one because it makes it so easy to get under your lashes. So I definitely recommend this mascara to you guys if you guys are looking for a mascara that is going to be super black and make your lashes like long, or at least make that difference. This is the mascara. Alright, so the next thing that I wanted to let you guys know about that I've been obsessed with ever since I got them is the new Estee Edit eyeliners. These, I'm telling you, are super pigmented and very creamy. Like, they will literally show up like right away on your eye. But not only that, you can also use it on your lid and then kind of smudge it out. It makes it so easy to smudge it out. So if you're really into that, you're definitely gonna love these. I really love them because not only are they super intense and black, and all the other colors are like super pigmented and everything, but I also love that even though it's very creamy and easy to smudge it out, it will stay on your actual waterline. So it's not gonna be like runny or anything like that. So I know some of you asked me that, so here's your answer. They do not smudge on me for some reason. I can't really compare it to the Marc Jacobs eyeliner. Yeah, the Marc Jacobs eyeliners are amazing as well, but those are not super creamy. Like, you still have like that kind of like normal dry eyeliner type of feel on your eyes. So these just glide like nothing, honestly. It's just like literally butter. So I really recommend these. You guys will definitely see me using these and the other colors more, but yeah, so definitely recommend that to you guys. All right, the very last thing that I want to let you guys know about is glosses. I don't know why I've been really into glosses a lot, and a lot of the times when I'm using a gloss, you guys automatically think that I got my lips done or something, but it's just, honestly, I'm just applying gloss. I haven't gotten my lips done ever since. But these are the 3 glosses that I've been obsessed with. So the first one is this one from NARS. This is Turkish Delight. This is my first time trying it, you guys. I have heard so many people talk about it and rave about this gloss, but I've never really tried it until I got it sent last month, and it's so pretty. Now I know why everybody raves about it. It is definitely a go-to like lip gloss to apply on top of a nude lipstick or a pink lipstick. But these other 2 glosses that I just also recently got are the ColourPop Cosmetics one, the Ultra Gloss Lips, and this is the color A Boo, which is the one that you guys have probably seen me use the most. And then this is Fairy Floss, the one that I have on my lips right now, and I just love these so much. They're very creamy, but they don't stick. You guys know that drives me crazy when it comes to glosses, but these are not like sticky or anything. For these glosses to be this affordable, they are everything and more. So I really recommend you guys should check out the ColourPop glosses. This one, the A Boo, reminds me a lot of Turkish Delight, even though I know it looks super pink on here, but once you apply it, it applies the same as this one. So just letting you guys know, it might be like a little dupe here. But yeah, definitely recommend you guys the Ultra Gloss lip glosses from ColourPop. They are amazing. And well, my loves, that is it for my July favorites. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comment section if you guys would like to see any back to school videos, since we are in the month of August. Of course, everybody's going back to school, if it's either high school or college or whatever. But let me know if you guys would like to see any back to school videos, if anything that has to do with makeup, hair, outfits, whatever you guys want. Let me know in the comment section. I would love to do, you know, some videos for those that are going back to school. And yeah, so if you guys liked the video, don't forget to give me your huge thumbs up, and also make sure to subscribe. That way you're updated with my future videos. And with that, my loves, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I love you guys, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye. Mwah.